My Journey with Room 13 by Matao Vakafal, a biography. My journey with Room 13 started on the 13th of March 2021. I still remember what happened on that very day. I walked in and I saw Mrs. Khan, my teacher, and I was nervous. Then I saw the boys and everything started right then and there. I loved everything, man. I loved my mates, I loved coming to school, and I loved learning with everyone. I have one hell of a teacher. She taught me a lot of new things. She taught me Demic, something I didn't know existed, and said the vibe never stopped at Room 13. Hashtag time flies fast. All these things got me to where I am today, and from all this, I got more comfortable with everyone and everything. But most importantly, I was able to have a fun time with everyone. My teacher, well, she's something else. I remember the very first certificate she gave me. I have read my award book called 48 Hours, and I remember her congratulating me, and I thought that was it. But it was just the beginning. There was a whole book covered in writing, and it hit me. That was a very special moment for me. And it was only my second week of school. I had more certificates now than I ever had in my old school. And she always reminded me and said to me, Matao, humble yourself. And it just felt right. 20th of May 2021. This day I really felt at home. It was one of those special nights, a special event. It was the day I was known for silence. It was the night I performed with my mates, Evaloni and Sunday. I had a different level of energy. I was able to do my presentation on the topic, my life. I remember walking on the stage and everyone was loud and just cheering, and I shouted, silence, to gain everyone's attention. Man, that strategy was a good one and it worked. Thank you to my teacher, Mrs. Khan. She really supported me when I was getting the chills or whenever I felt nervous and wanted to back off. She always reminded me to stay humble, relax, and just have a good time and be myself. That evening, I felt so successful after my presentation and made my night. 31st of May, 2021. The Samoan language week got me to have another sort of experience. I was just so excited and happy that I was being included in something fun. Being able to cook the veggie beef pasupo, a traditional Samoan dish with my friends, was awesome. I was shown a different type of love than everyone around me. I felt like a king. Hashtag obey me, cuz can't forget times like these. I feel very grateful for people who are there for me, people who support me and give me respect and my much needed space. As it turned out, this day was definitely one of those special times. I have out of the friends. They're all on a new level when it comes to respect. Those guys made me who I am now. I was a nobody before this. When I first came to the school on the 13th of March 2021, until now, the school has helped me reorganize my potentials and develop my talents. My friends are just humble and chill, so I'm happy with where I'm at. They can be real egg at times, but that's how friendship is. You have your ups and your downs, your good, your bad, and your highs and your lows. That's just how it is. But these guys, like I said, are something else. They're my school brothers. There's never a wrong vibe with these dudes. Hashtag stay with the facts. My life in Room 13 is too good. It's a blessing and I'm truly lucky to be with Room 13. Hashtag Sir Ed's July 9, 2021 was when we celebrated our Matariki week. Room 13 worked on the understanding of the Modi God's family tree. We all worked together on this project. I remember this day very well. It was a rotation day within the whole school, and I was one of the students that had to represent my class and show all the other classes what our class had been doing leading up to this event. At first, I had a lost voice, but the support from all the visiting teachers and other classes and the students gave me encouragement, and with my friends, we were able to show the relationship between the Modi gods and the significance of each god. It is this day that reminded me that I had it all in me. Hashtag better life, better future. This was when I was introduced to the houses, and I was placed in greenhouse. Our very first comp was a comp for the Hakao. I loved it and I loved representing Greenhouse for sure. The name of the house was Tani Mahucha with the meaning of Lord of the Forest. It was a real good time. Just being there and representing the Modi culture was great, but feeling the energy was better. Hashtag Hyper School. Hashtag had a blast. It was the 9th of July when I performed with Tani Mahucha and I was nervous. I remember thinking that there was no chance of us winning with the way that we were behaving leading up to this anticipated event. Let alone the performance from the other houses were outstanding. It got me nervous to perform. Hashtag challenge defeated. Aha meri ambai o te mana ngā tipuna. Ko waira, ko waira. Ko waira e tūnei ko waira. Te mana o ngā tipuna. Piki ake ki te mate o te ao. Kia tū. Kia matara. Ngā mana o ngā iwi mauri e tūnei. Tō anu ki te karo i ngā tipuna. Kia tū tō. Kia tū rangatira. Kia tū pauna mui. Ake ahi. Hire ha. Hashtag just for the vibe. The deputy principal of Sir Edmund Hillary College. This amazing man. A man who goes beyond anything to support the students who attend this very school. I just want to thank you and Mrs. Ngakuru for everything you have done for me from the moment I walked into the school to the moment I write this book. I'm truly lucky and I don't regret any part of moving to the school. And I'm so inspired and happy to write this book. Hashtag always be grateful. Grateful. Emotions are cooking in while I write this. Truly thankful and grateful for every piece of what you have taught me. Teaching me how to stay loyal and humble. Teaching me how to show good sportsmanship. Every time there's a tournament, hashtag an angel. This photo shows everything. Shows what the beautiful angel you are, madam. Honestly, thank you so much, Ms. Ngakuru. You gave me courage, you gave me motivation, you gave me a purpose to live. So I'm out of it. I'm speechless and I'm happy that I still get to see you again. The people who made me at home when I came. Now I feel special. Just gave me the special feeling, made me see my worth and realize my potential. I love every second of this. So thank you, Ms. Ngakuru. And to Mr. Hussein, thank you, teachers and friends. The journey of Room 13 and Sir Edmund Hillary was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that I will take with me and never forget. Hashtag Matawa Kafa.
My Journey in Room 13 by Evelini Senior Ofa Tupo. Poetry night. On this very night, Matao Sione and I volunteered to say and act out a poem written by me. I watched all the other students say their poems as I tried to calm down and relax a bit until it was our turn to go up. Once Rani called our names, I could hear my heart go faster as if I was running the whole day. We got many good looks from our friends as we headed towards the stage. Everyone was looking at us, so I didn't know what to say since I was first to say my part in the poem. I was so nervous, my heart was going to burst out of my chest, but then I realized that I was not the only one on the stage. I had my friends on the stage who would be staying by my side, so I proudly presented my part of the poem. Once we were done, I was so relieved that the drama was over and I could finally breathe again. I sat with my family as they told how proud they were, and we carried on watching the rest of the students. Samoan Language Week. Samoan Language Week was fun. We practiced a lot on our items and the end product was amazing. In that week, we also did pod rotation and it was full of fun. As we did food, arts and craft, and digital activities, I learned a lot from it. Then when Thursday came, I was nervous because it was the day we were going to perform to other pods and teachers. Yellow Pod was up first, and we came on after they finished. I was a bit nervous as we came on the stage, but got over it since it wasn't only me but my whole pod. When we were over, we got applause from the audience and we watched the green and red pod's performance and it was extremely entertaining. On the last day of Samoan Language Week, all the Samoan students were gathered for the Samoan Assembly and it was fun. We got to see juniors and seniors perform the items on the stage and it was fantastic. Matariki. On the week of Matariki, Room 13 made kites to present to the middle school during our school rotation activity. Amelia, Siasi, Sione, Matao and I stayed in class to present our activities to our middle school friends and teachers. We prepared a family tree model of the Māori gods and our digital component was Minecraft activity of the worlds of Māori gods. At first, I was a bit nervous but it was okay. We had a lot of compliments from other class, students and teachers. It was quite nice. We also went to the Sir Edmund Hillary College Marae where our principal, Miss Kelly Ngakuru, took us through the history of the marae. I just loved it. On that day, we flew kites. I wasn't there sadly as I was unwell, but if I was, I'm sure I would have an exquisite time. Cook Island Language Week. Cook Island Language Week was something else. We had a dance taught by an expert student. She did an amazing job at teaching us. We practiced very hard on our items and also had fun with the other girls. They were all kind and calm. We also had pod rotation and it was fun and quick. Oh, and we also had a Cook Island dish prepared by the middle school and it was delicious. Thank you, Ms. Nakuru and Mr. Hussein for the beautiful food. Room 13. Now as I think back, the first time I walked in room 13, I was very nervous, but the classroom atmosphere was kind. For a while, I was known as the new girl. I didn't mind at all. I became very good friends with everyone in my class. I would always get compliments from my teacher, Ms. Khan. She would always tell me how proud she is of my collaboration and connection with the boys group as well as the girls. I mean, the boys are not that bad to hang out with. It's just in my opinion. My teacher also complimented me on how good reading behavior that I have. And I was amazed that she found out that I have reading books in my school bag at all times. My journey so far. When I started as Sir Ed, I was indeed very shy. But after a while, when I got used to everything and everyone, I've made a lot of friends on the way through my Year 8 journey. So since it's my last year, I want to spend as much time I can with my friends and other teachers too. I'm very grateful I met every single one of my friends for always being there for me when I need them. And I'm also grateful for all the teachers for being the kind and cool teachers they are and helping their students to become the best people they can and also helping with their education. I very much Sir Edmund Hillary as much as I love room 13. Thank you, Mrs. Nakuru, Mr. Hussein, and all the staff and teachers and students in helping me throughout the year.
India by Edwina Hill. India. Officially, the Republic of India is a country in the South Asia. It is the 7th largest country by area, the 2nd most populous country, the most populous democracy in the world. The United States recognized the Union of India as an independent state on August 15, 1947. The national flag of India is a horizontal tricolour of deep saffron at the top, white in the middle, and dark green at the bottom. The saffron color indicates the strength and courage of the country. The white indicates peace and truth. The green band represents the fertility, growth, and auspiciousness of our land. The Ashoka Chakra seen on the Indian national flag is rendered in navy blue color on a white background. The Ashoka Chakra has 24 spokes, which inspires every Indian to work tirelessly for 24 hours. The Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. He was born on 17 September 1950 and is currently 71 years old now. He is an Indian politician serving as the 14th and current Prime Minister of India since 2014. A must-visit place in India. If you're planning to visit India, you must visit the Manali, Himachal Pradesh, Agra, the Taj Mahal, and Mannar. India has the 2nd highest population in the world. Cows are considered sacred in India. The city of Varanasi is believed to be one of the oldest living cities in the world. India is home to the famous Holi festival. Holi is a festival where people throw colored powder and water of their family and friends. When finished, the Chenab Bridge will be the highest in the world. India has the 3rd highest amount of billionaires in the world. India is home to the wettest inhabited place on earth. The game Snakes and Ladders is originated in India. About 70% of the world's spices come from India. There is a famous glacial lake in India. India has the highest population of vegetarians in the world. India is home to one of the New World wonders, the Taj Mahal. The highest cricket ground in the world is found here. The Bengal tiger is India's national animal. The Kumbh Mela gathering visible from space.